Welcome to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is the home of my family and has some of the best and most vibrant foods in the world. From Dai Pai Dongs to dim sum and roasted meats to sizzling buns. I've always felt connected to my heritage and my culinary journey. What better place to bring some of my good friends as we cook, meet people, and have a laugh in the city that made me fall in love with food. Welcome to my Hong Kong kitchen. And on this journey, I'm going to explore the cultural influences of Hong Kong. I'm joined by a business titan, a culinary genius, and a really good friend of mine for a long time. It's Nisha Katona.
Jeremy.
This is the world's longest outdoor escalator.
How long?
It's over 800 meters long. We're just going to keep going until we find some food, I think. I'm going to take you to the second best bar in the world.
The world?
In the world. Hong Kong has everything, I'm telling you. We're right by PMQ, the police marriage quarters. That's been converted into like an art design centre. Bar Leone's here. I think it's going to be really special. I mean, these guys are queuing already.
Wow, bodes well.
Bar Leone comes from the mind of Lorenzo Antinori. It's a traditional slice of Rome in the heart of Hong Kong. With great bar snacks and cocktails, it's currently ranked the best bar in Asia and the second best bar in the world.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Lorenzo.
Good afternoon.
How are you? Welcome to Bar
Lovely
Leone.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure, Jeremy.
This is
Nisha.
beautiful.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to Roma. So I'm glad that you guys are here.
I like that you've kept it so traditional. Like, or it's got that sort of old school feel to it.
In Bar Leone, we wanted to recreate a container of pop culture. And that's exactly what happened when you step into a bar in Roma. You meet your friends over a Negroni, a coffee, and then you see a lot of random things on the wall that create the universe. So are you ready to try some drinks?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not?
We're gonna start with a couple of cocktails.
To start, Lorenzo is giving us his version of a classic Negroni and an Il Cacciatore.
Beautiful eyes, beautiful people. Salute.
Gorgeous.
Cheers, salute.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Oh, my. That is the best cocktail I've ever tasted. That is delicious.
Can I
honestly,
taste
yeah.
your cocktail?
Let's do the straw tasting, come on. It's a caprese salad cocktail, basically. Not many people know that actually tomato is a fruit.
Right.
So it carries a lot of
amazing,
It's
sweetness.
isn't it?
amazing, yeah.
In Bar Leone, it's very important, the food element. These might look just olives.
Yeah.
This will be the best olive you ever tried.
Can we try? Can we go in?
I think I just made a cow noise.
Is it good? Really? High five, double high five.
Smoky.
I'm gonna take one as well.
Oh, gosh.
Gosh, it's smoky, salty, it's meaty.
It's balanced, right?
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
Are these the Gordel olives?
These are Gordal olives. Yeah,
Hey, you know your olives.
I love an olive.
You're good at
Oh,
this.
good olive is a great. Wow.
Oh.
So we have parsley oil,
Parsley oil.
sun-dried tomato, and then we call it Italian hummus. We use cannellini beans, blended together with a little bit of tahini. Deep-fried sourdough. This is a sourdough that we get from a local bakery.
I do love this about Hong Kong. I think it's something that people possibly take for granted a little.
The fact that you can have amazing Dai Pai Dong and Cha Cha Tang, but then also have Italian, Vietnamese. It's the beauty of the city.
Everything's around the corner.
And this is another dish that I have.
I love that you said 3 and you bring us 4.
Yeah.
That's what I love about
These I
you.
want you guys to try these.
Okay.
This is our arancini, basil, tomato, Parmesan cheese, and grana padano, and a little bit of black pepper.
Nice.
Okay, let's try this.
Oh, right.
Oh, you're much
Wow.
more delicate.
No, I know, because I'll be wearing it. And I want to keep my hands
I'm okay
clean
with
for
that.
my cocktail glass,
Oh, my God.
It looks like the cord of a telephone.
My kids are going to love this because they love a cheese pool.
The cheese pool is very important.
I'm still going.
That's
I don't know if
some
I'm quite tall
cheese.
enough for
Wow.
this.
The brine that makes the olive smoke.
Nice.
It's added to mascarpone.
Oh, come
So
on.
you have smoked mascarpone dip.
I brush my teeth with that. So good.
Face mask.
Do you mind if we just perch here all night?
Stay all night. I'll give you a shaker. You make cocktails tonight, okay? I'm going home. I go. I leave.
What a treat for Nisha. I hope what I have planned in my kitchen compares to Lorenzo's, but mine is well rooted in Chinese tradition.
Is this a classic Hong Kong dish?
Really classic, very, very traditionally Hong Kong. It's my sweet and sour king prawns. I think a lot of people think that sweet and sour was kind of invented in the West.
Yeah.
But no, sweet and sour, its home is here. Let's get straight into it, starting with roughly chopped wedges of red onion, along with dehydrated pineapple and coriander leaves and stalks. We don't want to waste any of it. Really easy.
Okay.
You can make up the sauce. Some rice vinegar and palm sugar here are going to give you that sweet and sour base.
Does it have to be rice vinegar?
If you don't have rice vinegar, you can use any type of vinegar. But I'd say that malt vinegar, distilled vinegar, is slightly more harsh flavoured, so maybe a little less than the rice vinegar. Give that a good mix. Light soy sauce for seasoning.
And then?
Ketchup.
Ketchup. This is not Chinese.
I believe that ketchup was invented in Hong Kong.
You do. You sound Indian. Ketchup, Indian.
Dark soy sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can see, as soon as you get the dark soy sauce, the change in colour of that. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
Right.
Now
Sauce
what?
is ready. Your base veg are there.
Yeah.
The prawns need butterflying.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to show you how to do this. Right. You take your scissors and you open up the shell first. And then once you've gotten down to the bottom of the tail there, you sort of insert your knife at the top, just under the head, and you saw long sawing motions down, yeah? And at this point, you see my index finger and my thumb are sitting at the top of my handle. And they're there to control the knife.
Right.
So I can turn the knife like so, and then press down like that to butterfly.
Wow.
Right, if you want to get the poo tube out,
simple as that.
scrape it out. Right, your turn.
My turn.
Here you go.
So we snip down the spine.
Yeah. Long sawing motions.
Long sawing motions.
Yeah.
Cleaner.
They end up at the top.
End up at the top.
Right, and then hold on to the head.
Hold on to the head.
Twist over.
Twist over.
Press.
And
pull
down.
Yep. Okay. Good. That's a clean cut. There you go.
There you go.
Once we've butterflied all the prawns, we make 3 to 4 slices across the body. This will stop them from curling up when they're fried. Next, simply pop them into a bowl and add a generous amount of corn flour or cornstarch and give them a good mix, ensuring they're all fully covered. This, around meat or prawns, is to give it a slight crisp edge.
Nice.
Not that this dish is a crispy dish. It's there more so that the sauce, when it goes round, that caramelised sauce can wrap around every prawn really well.
I want to write everything you say down. I'm loving it. Yeah.
Right. The absolute key to this, especially because it's prawns, is that when you're cooking this, and I'm going to almost stir-fry this in 2 stages. I'm going to shallow fry the prawns first and then stir-fry it to finish into the sauce. But it needs to be on a really high heat. And then you lay your prawns in. This initial fry shouldn't take any longer than like 1 minute, you know, with a quick turn of the prawns, just to make sure that sort of both sides gets a little crisp.
Yeah.
You're not sort of fully cooking the prawns at this stage. So once your prawns are sort of turning colour and they've got that slight golden brown, pinky coral colour out there, you can go straight out. Okay, from here, it's just as quick, you know, but the absolute key is making sure that your wok is smoking hot all the way through.
Yeah, same temperature as the prawns.
Same temperature. And we're gonna start to sear these onions and coriander leaves. And then these only really need a bit of a char. Once it's had sort of 20, 30 seconds of that smokiness, give it a flick.
Yeah.
And then char the other side.
Can I just have a little go with the
flick? Go on then. Long push forward, quick flick back. Whoa. Try and keep your arm straighter. There we go. Straighter arm. Much better. Work. And back down on the heat, though, because you don't want to lose that heat.
Don't lose the heat,
You only do it sort of 2 or 3 times, and what that does is it cools the wok very quickly, and the smoke comes up here rather than in the wok. Right. pineapples in.
Yeah.
Give it a
Gotta go
flick.
now, yeah?
And then back down on the heat, okay? Long push forward, quick flick back. Much better. Once it's smoking hot, then you pour the sauce in. Right, now it's starting to thicken. Your prawns can go in. 1, 2, 3, and then back down on the heat.
Yeah.
And every 3 sort of flicks, you bring it back down to the heat again so that the sauce can caramelize a little bit more.
Such a skill.
Right. Back down on the heat. And that takes a little bit of practice, that
That
because
is like some kind of dark art. What a great colour.
it really is as quick as that.
That is stunning. God, that's amazing.
BYOT, bring your own tissues. That's a proper sweet and sour, isn't it?
Best sweet and sour I've ever had.
Welcome to Hong Kong.
What a great start to Nisha's journey. Italian with a twist and sweet and sour prawns. And the best is yet to come.
So where are we headed?
Just behind us, we've got all the kitchenware shops. And we're in Yau Ma Tei, Temple Street, which is famous for clay pot rice. Do you like clay pot?
I don't understand it, but I love it when I see it.
It's one of my favourite things in Hong Kong to eat. And you're gonna absolutely love this. They cook everything on fire very, very quickly. It's incredible.
So is that a very Hong Kong dish, the clay pot?
Very traditional.
Yeah.
It's claimed that clay pots have been used for over 20,000 years in China. This ancient technique not only steams the rice, but also steams the ingredients for a rich, smoky and deep flavour.
I mean, this is a Hong Kong kitchen right here.
Wow. That is like some kind of magical musical instrument. That is incredible.
We've got at least 20 or 30 clay pots on the go at the same time. The way it's cooked is very particular. You know, everything is cooked from scratch. The rice goes in, it gets topped with the topping, depending on what we order, right? And at the right time, they pour oil around the top of the lid, and then when it sips down into the clay pot, it crisps the bottom of the rice up. And that's how they make it so perfectly. Look how many knobs there are on the hob.
Should we let them be?
Yeah, let's let them cook. We'll go in order. We'll go in order. Oh, I'm excited.
You're
Welcome
excited.
to Temple Street.
This is heaven. This is popular with the locals as well.
It's extremely popular.
Do you judge it by that as well?
I mean, I think the British taught Hong Kong people how to queue.
Yeah?
It is popular for a good reason, you know.
So what should I be looking at here?
In this restaurant, I quite like the veggie ones.
Agreed,
Like
yeah.
the mixed mushroom rice pot.
Please can we get that one?
You want to try that?
Definitely.
Try that and one
Yeah.
of the meaty ones.
Can we go ribs?
Yeah, ribs is good. Or chicken knee cartilage, you said you wanted
I
to
do
try.
like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, do you
wanna try
mind?
that? Yeah, okay, we'll try that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? We're only in Hong Kong together once. Let's get 3.
100%. Yeah, because it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? You'd hurt their feelings.
Go.
Wow.
Here, that's the dal meal, huh?
Okay, you take it in the bowl?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
use it,
just go for it. There's no etiquette here. The core techniques of Chinese cooking, or Cantonese especially, stir frying, deep frying, steaming, braising, roasting, and double cooking.
Yep.
Double cooking's 2 or more of those techniques.
Yeah.
And if you master those 6 techniques, you can cook anything. Oh, going. Woo!
Oh
Whoa,
my God.
look at that. Yeah.
Wow.
That's really traditional, that is, yeah.
These are
So then you
beautiful,
do
yeah.
the dark soy over
Here's
the top.
it, yeah?
Yeah. It's just literally come off the fire. You can see the blackness literally sitting there on the fire for a good 20, 25 minutes. This is probably one of the only types of places in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
You have to wait for your food.
Yeah.
But you're waiting for very good reason.
Yeah.
I'm happy that no one's going to be able to hear how much our tummies are grumbling up in the rain right now.
This is perfect rain weather, though, isn't it? This is typhoon weather.
Cheers.
Food. God, that's such umami, isn't it? Really, wow. Punchy flavour.
Yeah, very pungent.
But it's what you say. It's about textures, flavors, bit of sweet, bit of salt. Every mouthful a bit different.
And then a little bit of veg to cleanse your palate.
Yeah.
And then go in again.
So delicious.
What do you think?
Oh, it's amazing. I love that even within each one of these, it's 1,000 different flavors and textures.
It's like the Hong Kong's version of a biryani.
Yeah. Oh, is that right? That's exactly right, yeah.
Have you got a favourite?
Ribs.
The rib.
Love a rib. Can't beat ribs and rice, can you? It's an amazing cuisine, Jeremy. I'm presuming this is not the kind of thing you cook at home very often.
I cook it.
Do you?
A lot. When I know no one else is at home, because I want to eat it all myself. Good news is, the weather's cleared up. I've still got clay pot on my mind. It's one of my favourite things to eat in Hong Kong and at home.
This is my clay pot chicken and rice. I'm going to start with the marinade for our chicken, adding 2 staples of Cantonese cooking, ginger and garlic, followed by curry powder, chili powder, a small amount of sugar, roasted cumin seeds, sesame oil, and light soy sauce.
And one more very unusual ingredient, butter. I'm putting butter in there because I just feel like mouthfeel is really important, and a little bit of saltiness from the butter and that lovely sort of texture that the butter is going to add to this will work really well with the crispiness of the rice. Cultural influence in a bowl. I've got a large chili for an added bit of fresh spice. I like to keep the seeds in because I like a bit of a hit, but if you don't want to, you could just take the seeds out, no problem. Large chilies, though, they're not that spicy. It's more about the sweetness of the chili. Lastly, got these lovely fresh curry leaves. I'm not sure Nisha would necessarily approve of how I'm using these curry leaves, but in Southeast Asia, we quite like a lot of curry leaves when we're using them because you get this sort of immediate hit of lovely fragrance. I've got some chicken wings here. You can use any type of chicken thigh, chicken breast, just cut up. The butcher's chopped these in half for me, so they're gonna go straight into the marinade. Give that a good mix. Now you can set that aside in the fridge for at least an hour, but to be fair, there's loads of flavour in that already. If you want to cook it straight away, go for it. When making clay pot rice, you need roughly 1:1 water to rice, which is less water than you would if you're just steaming your rice by itself. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of moisture in your chicken, and that will kind of sort of release and sip into the rice as well. So you don't want the rice to be stodgy at all. You want it to separate out with the oil. I'm gonna start the rice off with a little bit of oil, just so that I get a nice, crisp, even base.
Once the oil is heated, add your rice and give it a good mix, ensuring all the grains are evenly coated. This will help the bottom become nice and crispy. After a minute or two, add water and turn the heat down.
Chicken straight over the top of the rice. You want it to be sort of one layer of meat, otherwise it won't cook through. And then you cover it with a lid. 15 minutes on a low to medium heat. After about 15 minutes, the rice will have this nice sort of sweet aroma, and most of it should pretty much be cooked at this point. Whoa, I can hear that bubbling away. And so what we do, and this is the really sort of traditional restaurant way to do it, how they did it in the clay pot rice restaurant, is they pour oil over the side of the lid and allow that oil to sip into the rice. Just open the lid slightly just to drop it in, and then give it a little swirl around the base of that clay pot. And that is going to create this really lovely, crisp bottom on that rice. If you don't have a clay pot at home, and you feel a little uncomfortable doing that, just add a little extra oil at the beginning of the cooking process, and you'll still get a nice crisp on the rice. But most importantly, you want to allow it this time for the next sort of 5 or 10 minutes to crisp up. What you want to do is you want to cook it to a point where it's just about to burn. Now, that smell has changed to a light smoke, so I'm going to switch that straight off. And it really is cooking with your senses, because when you hear that sizzle and that crisp, it's almost like popping sound of the rice, you know you're there. Whoa. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Look at that. I've got this homemade chili soy here, generous drizzle over the top. Woo-hoo-hoo.
And there it is, clay pot chicken and rice.
Look at that, perfectly crispy. Traditional cooking at its best.
It's a shame Nisha can't try this one, but I have 2 very special treats planned.
Some noodles? We're slap bang in central Hong Kong,
Wow.
you know. This is the hubbub of Hong Kong. It's kind of like where New York meets Hong Kong.
Yeah.
You know, we've got some of the best restaurants in the city right here.
I'm taking Nisha to Michelin-starred Arcane by Shane Osborne, who creates modern European dishes using in-season Asian ingredients, blending East and West.
So what brought you to Hong Kong?
Well, you know, after achieving everything I had in London, you know, Michelin stars, success, we wanted a new challenge and a change of direction in our life. And the thing I love about Hong Kong is that it's just so accessible. It's a city where you can come for 3 or 4 days and just achieve so much.
I haven't even tried your food yet, and I can sense your passion for the place.
Yeah.
Has that sort of filtered into your cooking
Yeah,
and
it
your
has
style?
over time. The cuisine that I'm cooking here, that the team are cooking here, is different, very different to what we were doing in London.
The first dish Shane is making for us is sautéed potato gnocchi with miso and mushroom vinaigrette, and I've decided to join him in the kitchen.
So what are we doing?
Okay, so we are going to cook the sauteed potato gnocchi. These take about 5 or 6 minutes, and what we're after is for the gnocchi to go really fluffy but crispy on the outside, so you
Right.
have that little texture change.
Yeah, yeah.
We've got termite mushrooms here, so these have just been confit in a little bit of oil with black pepper and a little bit of bay leaf, and then we've got the garlic chive flowers.
So these termite mushrooms, is it all about the texture, or is there a... Can I try this?
Yeah,
Is it-
sure, go
is
for
it-
it.
am I-
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it-
Yeah, so it's just been confit in a little bit of
wow.
oil with bay leaf, black pepper, salt, very meaty flavour to
That's
them.
one of the meatiest mushrooms
Yeah.
in terms of texture. Wow, dude.
So you can see now that if you just prod the gnocchi, there's not a lot of give on them. It's coming up nice and fluffy. I call them golden potato pillows. Nice and fluffy.
I was just about to say, they are pillowy.
Yes.
They're pillowy soft.
Okay, it's time to plate up.
All right, great.
Okay, so we've made a puree with the termite mushrooms, a little bit of miso paste, gnocchi spread on the top. Then on top of that, we're putting the confit termite mushrooms, chive tops, aged parmesan, and then this is the Shaoxing wine, just generously poured over the top. And then to finish, a little bit of frozen black truffle. Comfort food at a kind of a next kind of level.
So
That's
elegant.
what we're, yeah.
This is the finest of fine dining. It's fantastic.
I wouldn't say they're luxurious ingredients, but the mouthfeel, the taste is very luxurious.
I love this, Shane. Thank you so much for cooking that.
It's a pleasure.
This is wonderful.
Second course.
Second course.
For our second course, we're having roasted Wagyu rump cap. This time, I'll let Shane get on with it and just enjoy eating.
Okay, so Wagyu, generous with the salt and pepper on top.
I can hear it from here, Shane.
Give it a minute each side because I want even cooking to go through, and I don't want it to over-caramelize, so just keep turning it every minute. So we are aiming for medium rare for this beef. Are you okay with that?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah?
Absolutely. We'll follow your lead.
All right, so the beef, that's the moment of truth. Carve that open. Oh,
It's
like carving butter. Finish with a little bit of salt. Yuzu koshu puree. The Cafe de Paris butter with anchovies, capers, tarragon, and parsley. charred grello New Season onion, and these are just maitake mushrooms. And then just finish with a little bit of raw charred sweet corn.
Look at that. That.
The texture, the flavour, the seasoning, perfect, but it's almost chews itself. It's crazy, isn't it? Because you've got that crunch. And then it is just butter and
It's heavenly, isn't it?
aloe and heaven, yeah.
The best thing for me is that I'm not missing the chips.
You'll get plenty of them when you get back to Doncaster, mate.
And finally, we're having Shane's signature dessert, yuzu and lemon posset, white chocolate tui, blood orange, and yogurt ice cream.
We call them bubbles.
I call them
Bubbles,
bubbles.
bubbles.
Yeah.
This is the chocolate caramel that I'm going to roll through the pasta machine.
Ooh,
There you go.
You're a magician.
that's fun.
This is crazy. Do you like some kind of food sorcerer? Oh, God, it's so comforting as well.
The flavour of these that are just in season at the moment, the mikan, the tangerine from Japan, they're just a beautiful burst of flavour.
Flavours keep coming.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh.
At the beginning of the conversation, I was really, really happy to hear how much you love Hong Kong.
Yeah.
But I now want to just take you back to England with me.
Okay. I don't have the clothes for it anymore, mate. You know, I'm a shorts and a t-shirt guy, you know, living in Hong Kong.
Thank you so much, Shane.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been an absolute honour for us. Honestly, you've spoilt us.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed my home city.
Yeah, cheers to that. I'm just going to eat
Yeah,
it.
keep going, mate, yeah. I want to see that completely empty.
After being both inspired and spoilt by Shane, it's time to take Nisha to one of my favourite spots on the other side of Hong Kong, Hot Pot.
I know we've eaten quite a lot today already.
I'm no lightweight, Pang. There's a lot of space left.
It is my job to feed you
Very
when in
good,
Hong
yeah,
Kong.
yeah.
You know, we've done clay pot.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you like hot pot.
I'm such a big hot pot fan.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, but I hear it's different here a bit.
Well, it's different. It's the same concept,
Yeah.
but it really is all about the freshness of the food.
Yeah.
But there's this great place called Lao Ha,
Uh-huh.
which is like underground hot pot.
Oh, amazing.
So it's a lower floor, like
Yeah.
basement hot pot.
Yeah.
And it's just around the corner. I think you're gonna love it.
I would love to understand the system.
It's a tick list, so we just tick everything.
Okay,
Tick,
well,
tick,
as
tick,
long
tick,
as it's
tick.
everything. Is this it?
This is it. They made it feel like the old Hong Kong. How cool is this?
It's so cool. It's the neons.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
look at this.
cool.
Hot pot, or da bin lo, is one of the most loved national pastimes in Hong Kong. It's flexible, satisfying, and affordable. It's one of the best ways to bring together a table of friends or loved ones.
How cool is this place?
Wow.
Knowing Nisha has an appetite as big as mine, I've pre-ordered a selection of my favourite dishes ready for the hot pot.
Jeremy, this is fantastic. So which side is which, Jeremy?
Chicken on this side, pork broth on the other, and there is a bit of a system
Yeah.
to this because obviously everything's raw.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's always good to have people like you and I who know what we're doing a little. I'm gonna put the chicken in first because that's gonna take a bit of time to cook, you know.
Talk to me. So you picked up the black chopsticks. Give me this etiquette lesson.
Yes, these chopsticks over here are for cooking.
For cooking.
And
the
the
red
chopsticks
ones?
on your plate
Yeah.
are for eating.
Okay. Got my own little ladle.
Yes,
Yeah?
exactly. That fish doesn't take long to cook.
Would you
at
say it's
all.
done,
I'm
yeah?
going to take mine out in a second, yeah. And then I'm going to make a little sauce.
What do we do?
Right, a bit of everything.
Yeah, I'll
Do you
go a
want
bit of
some chilli in?
coriander. And then you dip in here, yeah?
That's it. Dip in, see what you think.
That is so good.
Yeah?
Oh, my word. Can I go in with the beef?
Yeah. Hey, you don't have to ask me. You don't ask my permission. Yeah.
No, I feel as though I've got to check in with you. It's my third batch of beef already, yeah?
Hey, well done.
Yeah. The beef is so good.
We always leave the noodles to last.
So when you've taken everything else out,
Yep.
top up with water, noodles in.
Yep. Because at the very end, the soup will be at its tastiest.
I'll tell you what
Few
we've got
minutes.
here.
Yep.
That was a bit left field.
Sweet corn. I ordered that. Less so for the sweet corn, more so to add sweetness to the stock.
Let's put it in.
Yeah, go for it.
Look at the veg in there. You know, you could almost have it devoid of meat, to be honest.
But yeah, I mean, you eat all meat, right? But you
I eat all meat, yeah.
But from an Indian perspective, that's not that usual.
No, it's very unusual.
Did you grow up eating meat?
The only meat that I was forbidden was beef. So as a result, when I got to 17, I started to eat more beef than any human could possibly. When everyone else was out clubbing, I was trying to get down to a Bernie Inn to order steak and chips. Honestly.
Oh, wow.
And so it's ridiculous because I'm in my 50s now and still beef holds this allure for me because it was forbidden to me
I see. Do you
for
want to try
15
this?
years. Yeah, do you want me to? OK, brilliant. Throw it on there.
Okay. This is really delicious. Now, I'm starting to taste the sweet corn. Try some of this.
That's crazy. I've never had anything like it.
Oh, that is lovely, isn't it?
Wowzers.
Oh, that is cleansing my soul.
Ooh, I feel cleansed in my soul too, Jeremy Pam.
Some noodles?
Go on then, hit me. That's it, they're done already.
Yeah,
huh?
very quick, very quick. You don't want to overcook your noodles, you know? You
No,
need
you
that
don't
bite.
want to do that, do you?
Yeah.
Is there a word for an overcooked noodle?
Yeah, bad chef.
Bad chef! Bad chef!
My problem is with hot pot or something like this is that I can just keep eating it because I feel like it's so healthy, you just keep going.
You're right.
And then sort of 3-4 hours later, I forget that I'm still eating it.
3 days in, and Nisha and I have eaten more than I thought was possible. But I think we both still have room for my feast.
It's been wonderful having you here.
It's been far more wonderful for me. Honestly, it's been the trip of a lifetime. To come to a country like this that I have been desperate to understand with someone who understands it so well, it's the ultimate trip. It's a real honour, honestly, Jeremy, because it's a food I love. So to come here and get right into the heart of how people eat...
We do know how to eat here.
Yeah, and I think the world could learn a lot from it, honestly, that business. But just the food economy, these restaurants that are heaving, that have got queues outside them for one dish.
And sort of cross-pollinating from one culture to another, that's a big part of Hong Kong culture as well.
Which I didn't understand until you showed me that.
Now, it's a tradition that I cook for you as my guest. So I'm going to cook you a feast.
Big smile.
But you don't have to do anything. You get to go off, have a little potter, enjoy your time.
This never happens to me. What am I going to go do? Will you send me?
You go. I've organised something for you. You go and enjoy yourself.
I'll just potter then.
I'll see you later.
I will see you later.
With just a day left together, I want Nisha's final meal to be special. The first thing I'm making is my handmade miso aubergine and tofu bao.
I've made a lot of baos in my time, and this recipe is really easy, actually. So you start with some plain flour. This is Chinese plain flour. Now, Chinese plain flours have basically 3 different levels: low, medium, and high. The higher you go, the higher the gluten, and the more elastic it becomes. But the medium gluten flour, which is this one here, it's a little bit softer, more pillowy, great for bao.
Mix all the flours in a bowl, then add sugar, baking powder, salt, and yeast.
Got some warm water here. A little bit of milk just enriches the bao sort of sweetness, and some oil. You can make this with just warm water and oil too. I'm gonna pour half of that liquid in there first. Get that going, just to bring it all together. Really, it's just bread that's steamed instead of baked. So after a few minutes, you should have a nice, more elastic, smooth bit of dough. Even with a machine, I always like to give the dough a bit of a knead just to make sure you've got that right texture and elasticity. It's good therapy.
Keep kneading your dough until it's nice and smooth with no visible cracks. Then start shaping it into smooth balls.
From here, you let it sit. A little bit of oil just over the top, just so it doesn't dry out. And you cover it with a damp cloth. You're gonna leave it for about an hour and a half until it doubles in size. It's quite warm in Hong Kong, so it might be a bit quicker.
While the dough's rising, I wonder how Nisha's getting on. I know how much she loved the clay pot, so she's at Uni Choose Ceramics to make her very own to take home.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I've been sent by Jeremy Hank.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why.
So you're gonna be doing some pottery today.
Oh my gosh,
You can bring it home.
brilliant.
We're gonna make a pot and a lid with the handle.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant because I honestly wanted to take one home.
Pick it up and then try to pat it into like a ball.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna move on to the wheel and then we're gonna start throwing them.
Oh, fantastic.
While Nisha is getting to grips with the clay, I'm going to start with the fillings for my bao.
You can fill a bao with whatever you want. I'm going to do it with a miso aubergine filling. I'm going to start with some red miso mixed together with some sake, Japanese rice wine, and some mirin. And the miso itself would be really deep, salty. So to balance that salty out, we've got some sugar as well. I'm going to get that on the boil. I'm just going to mix that through a little so it doesn't sort of all clump together.
Now we want to bring the sauce to a short boil to loosen it up. Once smooth, remove from the heat and transfer to a bowl to cool.
Now I'm just going to crack a couple of just egg yolks into this. That egg yolk will really, really sort of bring out that deep savoury flavour but create a more silky finish on the glaze as well. The aubergine.
I'll cut the aubergine into diagonal chunks, scoring them with shallow cuts on both sides so the glaze can really sink in. I'm also adding tofu, which I'll roughly cut into 1 centimetre chunks.
Now, the best way to cook aubergine without it getting too greasy is just to oil the aubergine as if it was a bit of steak that you're marinating. It doesn't need lots of oil at all. It just needs enough to char both sides.
Once oiled, drop them both into a sizzling hot pan.
Because I've cut the aubergine quite thick, they take a little bit of time to cook through on a low heat. I'd say at least 8 minutes or until it's halfway or just over halfway cooked. You'll know that by being able to press into it. And if it's very soft on the base or on the bottom half, then that half is cooked. The tofu, it's going to be a little bit quicker, maybe 4 or 5 minutes on each side. Once your tofu is nice and golden brown on one side, then give them a flip. Whilst the aubergine's cooking away, I've got time to shape my bao, and it's doubled nicely in size now. I'm just gonna roll this into a rough cylinder. And what I want is 12 pieces, because I'm gonna make little sliders, little burger buns out of these. Just cut in half and half again, so you can kind of measure out similar sort of size pieces of dough. And then we're going for my pinchy, twisty to make little balls of dough. You can see that lovely roundness there. And I'll do that with each piece. You can just roll a little ball. But what I'm gonna do is place one on top of the other. Now from here, we take the first set of dough that I've rolled and you just press it flat with the palm of your hand. And that will create little burger bao.
Now I'm ready to steam the buns. I'll add some greaseproof paper to my steam baskets and place the buns on top, ensuring there's enough space for them to expand while steaming.
Once that's done, set that aside. Another 15 to 20 minutes for the last rise.
Once the aubergine and tofu are cooked, I'll add a generous amount of miso sauce, glazing each piece right to the edges.
From here, I'm gonna pop it under the grill for a couple of minutes just to bubble up and char a little.
We're gonna turn the wheel on. So you could put your feet on the paddle and then you can press it forward and you can see it's just gonna start moving.
Wow.
When we work on the wheel, we usually have to make sure the clay or your hand is wet. So the next thing is we're gonna center it. So keep squeezing it until I reach the top. And then I'm just gonna slowly take away my hand. You can give it a try. And then just slowly slide it up. That's perfect. So when we cone down, we're gonna use our left hand to push it forward. And then right hand on top to push it downward. We're gonna open up a hole so you can put a finger on top. And then pull it towards yourself.
Do you know what's so nice about it? It's so silent.
Really relaxing. Right now you can see it's quite thick.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to make it a bit thinner. So we're gonna squeeze it a little bit on top and then slide up slowly and slowly release. Are you happy with this?
I love it.
It's gonna be a great pot.
It's incredible, yeah.
Oh, I feel under pressure now. Nisha's clay pot looked great, so I better not mess up these bows.
When you're steaming your bows, you want a high heat and you want that steam to really, really be vigorously boiling. Straight over the top, 8 minutes on a high steam. So my miso veg double whammy here is looking delicious. That lovely char from the grill and my bow. Ooh, look at those. Didn't come part of the bow. So,
Now to put it all together. Some tofu,
aubergine, little curls of spring onion, and top that. And look how pretty that is.
Nisha's gonna love it. I wonder how her pots are coming along.
Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna trim the lid into the shape that you want.
Any shape I want.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous.
It's really satisfying.
It's so satisfying.
Stop it for a second.
Yeah.
You have to think that, can you really pick it up like that?
You make a very good point. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
So, do you think I
So-
should belly this bit in a bit?
Yeah.
I'm totally just doing anything here, Yumi, but I am loving it.
That's good. So you're gonna pick it up and then try to put it on the pot. And then it should fit. Great.
Wow.
That's perfect. And then there's one last thing.
Yeah?
That's missing. It still needs a
The
handle.
handle, yeah.
So we're gonna have to adjust it to make sure it fits on the side.
Whoa. But maybe went a bit far there. This?
I'm gonna hold it up
Thank
for
you
you.
so much, thank you.
Give it a little press. Okay, that's good.
Yeah?
Great. So we're done now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna fire it, and then when it's done, you're gonna see it with Jeremy.
Oh, amazing. And then in its finished form.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you so I have thoroughly enjoyed this.
You can come again anytime.
So it's just my final dish to make. Cucumber and black ear fungus salad. I start with finely chopped ginger, spring onion, coriander, and
Cucumber. We smash it because it opens up the pores, allowing all the flavour of the sauce to get in. Now, I like the sort of inside bits of the cucumber, but they don't need smashing so much, so I'm going to pop them straight in separately. Now, I've got my pieces. From here, you give them a gentle smash. When I get the dressing on, it kind of marinades the cucumber. The rest is easy.
we're going to combine a few sauces for our dressing. Chili bean sauce, a small amount of rice vinegar, sugar, chili oil, and finally, light soy sauce. Then give it all a really good mix, making sure the sauce fully coats the cucumber.
Whoa, look at the vibrant colour of that. Ooh, the lights are come on. We're getting ready for the feast. And then I've got these mushrooms here, black ear fungus or elephant ear fungus. They've been soaking in hot water for at least an hour. You can see why they call them elephant ears. Beautiful things. I don't like to do much to them at all. I'm just going to throw them straight in because the texture of these are great. Let's set that feast up.
So, I have my miso aubergine and tofu bao, cucumber salad, and a few additional greens. That should complete the feast in time for Nisha's return.
Hello.
Hi.
Look at what I made.
Hey, you really did go for a little potter.
It was the best day. Thank you so much. I made
That's very cool.
that. It's a hat.
Yes,
And commode.
that is cool, isn't it? Take a seat, take a seat. That is so cool.
It's my clay pot.
I am impressed with that.
I feel like I'm showing my mum something I made, but I'm so
glad that
proud
you've
of
had
this.
this sort of clay pot, the full-on clay pot
Yeah.
experience.
That was totally I mean, having eaten it, and then to make one, it's
Yeah.
incredible.
No, it's beautiful. Yeah, look. I don't want to let this sit too long. We like to bring some of the crew in to eat with
Excellent.
us. To really have a proper feast.
Guys.
Hey,
Hi.
Mr. Jess, come
Look
and
at
join
this
us.
feast. Nice to see you.
Guys, tuck in. It's the only way.
Can we just take a moment to look at how Jeremy Pang does his pak choi? I mean, that is beautiful.
Cheers to Nisha.
And to Jeremy for being possibly one of the best chefs in the world. Thank you so much, all of you. Team. What's been really surprising is actually the number of different cultures that don't just exist here, they thrive here and they sit at their very best. And then what I love the most is going to those places where the locals eat, where the locals are queuing. You come to Hong Kong and honestly, you taste the world, which is extraordinary. And the flavors will just haunt me forever. Absolutely incredible. And without Jeremy, I couldn't have done that. You know, I couldn't have been brave enough to do any of those things.